Hello, this is Chris at Perfect Mondays, and if you know someone personally in life, not you, wink, who might be really stuck in life/business, today I'm going to be sharing with you why that may be the case. So stick around. Hi, this is Chris at Perfect Mondays, the place for women entrepreneurs who want to scale their business without drama and without overwhelm. So if you're a conscious woman entrepreneur and you want to be getting a lot more done without having to sacrifice hours, if you want to have a lot more balance, and if you want to be able to get paid what you're worth, this is the place for you. And today I'm going to be sharing with you why so many people are stuck in life/business. And I have hundreds of conversations each year with women entrepreneurs from around the world, and I hear a story that goes something like this. I want you to think of this metaphor of what might be challenging if you feel like you're stuck or you've been stuck for a while. So imagine for a moment that there's a huge bridge of uncertainty. I'm gonna call it a bridge of uncertainty because that's what people have to cross through to be able to get to where they wanna go. Now, this bridge is super fragile. You may not be able to see the end of the bridge. It may have some really crazy broken pieces of wood. The ropes may not be really sturdy. It's shaky and it's elevated in a huge abyss, right? So most people need to be able to cross through that bridge to get to their destination and their vision. Now, let me share with you what the challenge is. The vision usually would be something like an island, right? That has amazing, beautiful palm trees, that has incredible views, amazing food, and where you can, do the things that you love to do. However, many people in life have no idea what that island looks like. For many people, they don't know if it's an island, if it's a farm, if it's a forest, what that may be. And the challenge is that a lot of people have so many fears to even cross that bridge because they make generic views of what that may be, what their vision may be. And it may be something like, I want to have more money or more success or more freedom or something so freaking ambiguous that it's really hard for your brain to wrap around what that may be. That lack of clarity makes this super muddy, weird, abstract place not a reality in your mind. Now, on the other side, when you think about the fears that people have, sometimes people have fears towards that bridge. They associate so many fears toward that bridge. However, those fears are super specific. So what may be the challenge? If you have an ambiguous view of what the island might be, and you have super specific fears of how each one of those steps might break, and you can picture yourself falling through those and landing in 1,000 feet down there and alligators eating your dead body. That's how most people view their fears. They have so specific views. And by the way, when people think about their fears, they think about how they're going to end up in a van down by the river, how they're not going to make it, how people are going to laugh at them. And they have so many specificity to those concerns that it's really hard for them to cross the bridge. Now, if we talk about the island on one side and the bridge of uncertainty on the other side, there's also elements that may prompt you to get your ASS through the bridge or just stay there. So what might be those elements that might make you actually join to cross the bridge? One of them might be, imagine that you're in a jungle, right? And you hear a roar, and then you recognize that it's a huge effing tiger that's about to eat you. And the tiger starts running down the mountain, and you start running like crazy, and then you get to the bridge of uncertainty. You hear the roars. Every time they keep getting louder and louder, and then you see the bridge, and you say, this bridge looks really uncertain, but I don't want to die, so I'm gonna cross that thing. You may not even give a shit that there's no definition of the island. You just don't want to get eaten by the tiger. Many people have tigers and and bears and lions and dragons that are chasing them. However, they are delusional about those, and they numb those feelings. They numb that situation, and they distract themselves by not facing those fears. And what that looks like is, instead of having that huge tiger chasing you, you make your situation, you lower your standards, you make your situation so comfortable that you start focusing on petting an amazing llama and a beautiful goat and this incredible array of petting zoo animals that just keep you stuck and distracted. The reality is that people have sometimes really difficult things that they're facing, but they don't want to see those things. They're completely distracted and they can't feel why it's urgent for them to cross the bridge. For example, someone who really needs to, like, they're 300 pounds overweight and they really need to lose weight, and they don't associate the fear of how close they are to a diabetes or a heart attack or an amputation, right? They're just distracted with the hamburger or the fast food or whatever it is in that specific case that's just distracting. That's their petting zoo. In life, in business, the same. We do the exact same thing. So let's just recap for a moment. We have on one side an island that for many people is ambiguous. They lack specificity. They have a bridge of uncertainty that's scary AF. And they also have a lot of fears, very specific fears about crossing the bridge. And then on the other side, they have lions and tigers that they turn into an amazing petting zoo. So these elements make it so hard for people to actually get to their destination. Now, you might say there's a lot of people who actually get their shit together and they get their vision and they get their tiger. They actually recognize the tiger. They put their glasses of reality and they can see the tiger, and then they get in the middle of the bridge. At the same time, even if you are able to get that done, many of you are in businesses and you're still stuck in the middle of the bridge. Why is that? Well, I'm glad you asked. Part of the reason is because people really want to focus on strategy. We live in a culture where just tell me what are the 1, 2, 3 steps that I need to do, what levers, what knobs do I need to push or turn so I can get my business to where it needs to be. And strategy is really important. Strategy will save you years and years of pain. However, strategy by itself will not get you there. Strategy may be, 20% of the overall formula for you to actually get to your destination, long lasting and stay there, to have a major breakthrough in your life. So if strategy is not the thing that's gonna get you there, and by the way, why do I know this? Well, think about big areas of life, such as, talking about the weight condition. If someone needs to lose weight, 60% of America is overweight, and the reason why people are not losing weight is not because of lack of strategy. There's more than enough strategy. There's McDonald's and Gold gyms next to each other in many towns in this country. There are Instagram accounts that will show you a beautiful plate with every single item you should have there. There's more and more fast food restaurants that are offering healthy alternatives that are actually dirt cheap. There are blogs, videos, there's all this strategy, but people are still not losing the weight because strategy is not a thing. The same thing for making money. There's so many strategies to make money. People are still not making money. So if strategy is not that same thing, the thing that's gonna get you there, then what is it? Well, in reverse order of importance, something that I learned from Tony was that the second part is the story that you have as to why you think you can get the things that you want. What is your story? And in that story, the things that you tell yourself as to why you can make the changes are your limiting beliefs, which many people have tons of limiting beliefs, the limiting rules that people have, or the conflicting rules. A conflicting rule might be something like, if you do something, you feel like crap, but if you don't do it, you feel like crap. And no matter what, you're in pain. We do this all the time. I really want to get myself out there, and I feel like crap because I'm not putting video content, right? And many people, I need to network, I need to do whatever. So they don't do it. And I feel like I need to do it, but it's really painful if I do it because it's really scary. If they don't do it, they feel like crap. If they do it, they feel like crap. So that just creates this feeling of stuck, right? And so besides these limiting beliefs and these these conflicting rules, is also the values that you have for your life and how those values might be completely misaligned with your vision, especially if you don't know what the hell that vision is. So the second part is changing your story and the significance, the meaning that you give to things. And the most important one, the one that's gonna really start making all the difference to get to your vision, to get the tiger like chasing you, to get unstuck from the middle of the bridge, is to master your emotional state. That's truly the number one most important skill that entrepreneurs can learn, because that will allow them to navigate through amazing times and through very turbulent waters. And if you don't understand what are the most limiting emotions that you consistently gravitate to, what are those things that are completely keeping you stuck, it's going to be really hard for you to even be aware of them and then change them. So let's recap for one moment. Why are so many people stuck in life or in business? There's a bridge of uncertainty that people have to cross. That's what every hero has to cross, that path, right? It's the hero's journey. There's the vision, the island, which most people have no idea what the hell that is. They make it really blurry and not specific. They have a lot of fears associated to crossing the bridge. Those are specific. That's why it's so hard. And on the other side, the amazing elements that are going to push them to get their ASS across the bridge are completely disregarded and are turned into a petting zoo instead of a big tiger. And then once people actually take the leap of faith and they go in the middle of the bridge, they focus on strategy mostly. They don't focus on how to change their story and how to master their story. So anyway, I hope that this is helpful. If it is, I would love for you to do 3 things. Number 1, please like the video, the thumbs up. I would love to, if you find it valuable, subscribe to my channel. And you might want to also click on the little bell icon so you can get notified every time I post one of these videos. I would love for you to have that readily available. And also, if you think that this is something that might be valuable for someone else, please share it with them. But most importantly, if you're a woman entrepreneur and you say, I watch your videos and your stuff is really engaging, it makes sense to me, I just find a really hard time between what you have to say and actually implementing it. I get that a lot. Please reach out to me. There's going to be a link underneath the description of this video that has a form that you can fill out and we can explore if we might be a good fit to work together. Growth and can happen really, really fast, and suffering is optional. You don't have to suffer. Just raise your hand and ask for help. That's what successful people do. And secondly, if you are interested in learning some more success stories of women that I've been able to help, I've helped hundreds of women entrepreneurs, click on the second link underneath the description of the video. The second link will tell you, we'll have tons of videos of people that I've been able to work with and help, and you might see yourself inspired or representing one of those stories. So thank you for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I send you all my love from Austin.